Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, everyone. Fix this up. Hello, here we are. That's a interesting fogginess to the screen. All right. I haven't been on here in a while. It's been a while. So I'm getting used to StreamYard again. This isn't so bad, but I do want to remove my name because I'm pretty sure you all know who I am. Let me know how things are looking if, let's see. Oh, that's weird. Not able to remove my name. I'll look into that on break so that I don't spend too much time on that. Let me know how the sound is, how the quality is, all of those good things. And yeah, if everything is good. How are you? How are you all doing today? I'm doing well. I just ate a ton of spicy food, so that's always a good thing in my books. I couldn't find Buldak noodles, but luckily I had Buldak sauce, so I had noodles with a bunch of Buldak sauce added in because I live for that. All right, we're going to give people a couple minutes to come into the stream before we get started. Now, for anyone who has been to my sprints before, I tend to do a thing where I do 15-minute sprints and then I end with a half hour, but I'm thinking of trying something different and starting with a half-hour sprint, then maybe doing some 15-minute and then ending with another half an hour if we want them or not. And while I'm talking, I have been looking to see how I remove my name from here and I just can't find it. That's crazy. I remember this used to be like an on-off thing, but apparently it's not. StreamYard, they keep changing everything around on me, and I really hate it. They're trying to make it basically so you have to pay if you want a decent system. Like they make it so, you know, that little intro I had, it used to be animated. I could have it on an animated loop, and now they've made it so you can't do that. All right. So we just got the notification on Discord that things are happening. So hopefully some people from the Discord pop on over, and I'm going to make a little announcement too. Good afternoon, everyone. If you haven't joined the Discord server yet, you definitely should. There are over like 730 people now. So it's quite the group, but even though there are a good amount of people, it's not overwhelming. Like the daily chatter is pretty chill, but it's high quality, if you know what I mean. Like I've stopped in and seen people someone will ask one little thing and they'll get a detailed like 4-paragraph response. So it's really nice. It's a great community. So I'm just gonna let them know in case they didn't get the notification. We are sprinting from 1 to 3. If you here did not know, we are going from 1 until 3. That's Eastern. So now for the next 2 hours. All right. So yeah, we're going to be going for 2 hours. Like I said, we'll start with a half hour. I think that'll give people a good amount of time to really get into things. Because I know for me, sometimes I have trouble getting into it in like just 15 minutes. And I'll find myself near the end of 15 minutes just getting to the point where I want to be with my review of what I wrote last. And so I'm thinking maybe if we do half hour, we can really get into it, then do some speed sprints, and then wrap up with something intense. So it'll be an experiment. You can let me know by the end of it if you like it, if you don't like it, and we'll go from there. But aside from that, I'm going to be here every Saturday unless I have plans in the real world. If I do happen to have plans in the real world, I will let people know in advance. My aim right now is to schedule everything on the channel a month in advance. So right now, if you enjoy this sprint session today, you can go to my live stream tab on my channel and you will see the live streams for the rest of the month already lined up. So you can hit the little bell button and you'll get notified when they're happening every Saturday. So it'll be easy for you to join. Okay, so I think we're gonna get into a sprint and I'm going to allow that time for people to also funnel in here a little. And so I won't waste my talking and my updates and stuff like that if we don't have that many people yet. So, and this will also give me a minute to try to remove my name from this screen, because not only do I not want it on the screen, I do not want it in blue, because that's not my branding at all. So, and if anyone knows StreamYard, let me know how on earth I remove this name, because it's my channel, it's me. I think we know who I am. Okay. With that, I'm going to pause our background music, and I'm going to get our 30-minute timer. For a second, I was like, wait, no, it's 15. I just told everyone that. I've been having an energy drink, by the way. I'm back on the energy drinks right now. It's wonderful. It's marvelous. Okay. Let's get our 30-minute sprint started. Do some writing, I'll do some troubleshooting, and I will chat with you again in 30 minutes. If you want to drop anything in the comments, though, feel free, and I will either type back or I will respond verbally when I'm back. All right, first one down already. If you were here from the start, you will see I finally figured out how to get rid of that name, which I'm very happy about because that looked terrible. And I like for things to be a little more aesthetic than that. How did everyone do? Let me know. Just checking out your comments. I was going to say that sounds very intriguing. I'm very interested in that. I was a big fan of Sons of Anarchy when it was running. I've been thinking of rewatching that one actually. So yeah, I'm interested in that genre. And I very much need music when I'm doing my writing. I need it. I have a Spotify playlist actually that I've been working on for years, and I think it's at like 48 hours worth of music or something. So anytime I'm listening to stuff and I find something that's instrumental that's just nice, I throw it in there. And I would love to play that, but it's all very much copyrighted. If anyone else is joining, this was indeed the first sprint. We are going to continue on. I'm in Montreal, so my time zone is Eastern, and we'll be going from 1 to 3 p.m. So we've got 1.5 hours left. I'm glad you were enjoying the music, and that is very exciting. I love starting on a brand new book. It's just the best feeling before you get like all mired in the rest of the process. Just that freshness and standing on the precipice of something new. It's the best. I realized I did not say what I was working on. I am hoping I can do some writing today, but I might not because I have a zine to get out and I need to do some formatting. So what I was doing during that first half hour was finding some information from authors who had sent me their like social media and their little biographies and stuff, and organizing that because I'm going to announce our authors today. And so once I make that post in the next sprint, then I'm going to get to formatting, and that will probably take the whole time. Maybe not, but I do like to be creative and have some fun with the formatting. So it's writing adjacent, which is okay. And for anyone who doesn't know about the zine, I have a small press called the Stygian Society, and we put out a zine 2 times a year. So we put them out in January and July. So this one coming up is called Love Lies Dying, and fitting for February coming up as well. It's going to be out on the 17th. A lot of the time we put it out in the first 2 weeks of the month, but I thought we'd push this one a little bit later just to have it, a bit closer to February heading into Valentine's Day, just because of the theme. So it's all kind of, dark reflections on love and loss. And we have 13 creators. I have a poem in there. Our editor-in-chief, who's also my mom, has a poem in there. Hers actually inspired me to create this whole theme. For anyone who, again, if anyone does know the zine but doesn't really know how we come up with our themes, I just read through people's submissions, and if I see something that like either twigs a thought or I'm seeing a quantity of things that all fit a certain theme, that's when a new theme pops up. So I haven't just purposefully set out any of them. They've all just come kind of organically, which has been fun. Oh, okay, awesome. Well, hello. Yeah, it's too bad what happened with Nano, but at least we have the order. And that's another thing I'm working on a lot this year, is doing all of the stuff that we didn't get to do last year, because I had big plans, but 2025 had bigger plans, I guess. So far, 2026 has been a good one, knock on wood, but 10 days in, and I've been like, it's been like night and day. I don't know. It's been very different. I don't know if it's just something I'm mentally manifesting, like a placebo effect, but even if it is, I will take it. Alrighty, so I'm going to get our 15-minute timer on the stage now, because if you were here at the beginning, I wanted to start with a half hour, which I usually don't, then go into some 15-minute, and then end with another half hour, sort of bookend it and see how that goes for everyone's productivity. So let me know at the end how you feel about that, if that worked for you, especially if you're here for the entire thing. I'd love to know. I always just thought it sort of made the most sense to do little bits and then wrap up with something bigger, but we'll see. Okay, so with that, I'm going to start our 15-minute timer, and I will be back and chatting in 15 minutes. All right, that one was shorter. How are we feeling? How'd you do? If anyone's counting words, let me know how many words you got in that one. I nearly got a post finished, but technology confused me. Instagram, I think, is trying to turn into TikTok, and I'm not a fan of it. And when you go to post a post now on the mobile app, usually I use my scheduler on Meta, but I tried to do it on the app, and it automatically goes to a reel, and I wasn't seeing like the option where it's like reel or post on the bottom. They like really highlight reel, so I had a panic. Like, can I only post reels now? I don't want to. So yeah, it's annoying, but apparently it's like still the best place to be if you're an author. So I just have to suffer through it. Social media is a terrible, terrible, terrible thing, I must say. But yeah, I think it's great when you use it to create communities elsewhere. And I discussed that a lot last spring at a conference that I went to with a bunch of other authors and philosophers about how like utilize online as something to create stuff offline. And I think that's a really good way to look at it. Even if we are introvert artists who kind of prefer to stay with the computer, I think if you surround yourself with the right people, you spend time with the right people at the frequency that you wish, then it's great. That's what I have found personally, anyhow. What else was I doing? I was just working on a message. I was just getting some work done because I got waylaid at the end of this week. My mega to-do list. Every week looks like this. My desktop computer down here was working fine, but it was slow. And I knew when I got it that one of the drives needed to be updated. My friend who built it, he was like, this will last you probably a couple years and then you're going to have to do something, but I wasn't quite sure what was going on. So luckily I already had a new drive and we went into Best Buy and one of the people there was super nice and he took it over and turned out it was the hard drive. I had like a 200 gig hard drive, which was not great. And we replaced it with one that's a terabyte. So all good. But that took like all of Thursday evening and all day on Friday because my mom was getting her laptop hard drive replaced too. So it was a whole thing. Anyway, now my to-do list has shifted and is filling Saturday and Sunday. And I have a dinner tonight. So it's kind of, we'll see how much I can do between now and said dinner. All right. Hello to anyone who's just coming in. Welcome, welcome. See a couple more people in. I feel like these sprints are going to start off a bit slow since I'm just kind of rebooting my channel right now. I posted 10 videos last year and did some lives. Unfortunately, through November, which is my big month for lives, I was not going live on YouTube for some personal reasons. I just didn't, so I was doing this on Discord instead. But now I'm back doing lives here, and so far so good. I think it's good. Some of the stuff I was concerned about isn't occurring. So we're good, and I'll be here next weekend and the weekend after, and hopefully every single weekend. That's the plan, and I'm going to be posting videos every week, I hope too. The next one I think is going to be one of my writing in videos, one of the travel ones, because I have to finish that series. I haven't been traveling now for like 2 years, and I haven't even gotten into Europe, and that's the good stuff. Alrighty. Put for 15 minutes back up here because we are going to, that's not the layout I want, that's the layout I want. We're going to do another sprint. Don't worry, I don't just sit here blabbing. I do allow you all to write for anyone who's just joining. We're going to be starting another 15 minutes. So we're coming up on 2 right now. We're going to do 2 more 15-minute sprints, and then we're going to wrap with one that's half an hour long. If you did not weigh in after on this break, feel free to do so in the chat. You can write anytime, even if I don't respond while writing. I will respond when I come back to chat, and you can always chat with each other, discuss how you're doing, share your work, whatever you would like. No one here bites. It's a very friendly environment. With that, I will talk to you all in 15 minutes. All right, second last of the 15-minute sprints. We've got a quiet group here today, but if you would like, let me know how you did on that one, what sort of words you got done. I got my post up, was annoyed once again that the stuff changed on there. Apparently, if you make a post, you can't choose whatever music you want to add on it. There's just some like specific choices which aren't great. Maybe it's something to do with copyright. Like, I don't know why you can add things to, well, okay. I guess in stories it's just up there for 24 hours, but with an actual post it's up there longer. So unless my account is just broken, who knows? I don't have the best experiences with technology, though my ones with my computer getting fixed have been pretty good. Yeah, so that's that one down. It looks like I'm not gonna have any time to write today, which sucks because I haven't even gotten to the formatting I have to do yet, but again, writing adjacent, it's not the worst thing in the world, and getting things done that you need to get done are good. I do often encourage people to even come on here if they're just, I don't know, cleaning their room or something, because sprints can be helpful for all manners of work, not just writing. If you are having trouble, like I said, cleaning something, say you have to tidy your room, do it for 15 minutes, then hop on and talk to people a little bit and then get back to it, because the whole body doubling thing, and if you don't know what that is, it just means working in tandem with someone or having someone there just to be with you. It really, really does help. It's that like level of accountability. So anything that you need to do, you can get done with sprints, I think, and I always recommend it. And I know that's a little biased because I want people hanging out on my channel, but other than that, it is really legitimately a good thing. I think a lot of people think of productivity as just getting work done, and it is, but it can be a wide range of work, right? It can even be personal work. Say you need to do some journaling. Say you, let's see, maybe we won't go so far as saying maybe you need to do a face mask or something, but like, you do some personal work. Get your steps in. If you have a little your little treadmill or something, get your steps in for 15 minutes and then take a break. It works in a lot of ways. All right, I'm going to zip through this because I do want to be able to make sure you have a half-hour sprint at the end of things. And since people are being quiet, I'm not going to blather too much. I'm going to pop up another 15 minutes. So we'll have that, and then we'll do our final half hour, and that will be it for the day. And let me know in the chat, again, what you're working on, what sort of progress you're making, or if you just want to let everyone know at the end, that's fine. Either way, chat is kind. People are nice here. No one's gonna be a jerk at all. It's a very friendly channel. With that, I will be back in 15 minutes. And yeah, don't be shy about writing in the chat while I am writing, while we're all writing. It is more than okay, and I will get to any messages when I am back here blabbing once again. All right, let's write. And that's the final of our 15-minute sprints. Welcome to anyone who's just joining. We are at the end, but you do have 1.5 hour sprint if you want one delicious little bit of writing. I finally got started on my formatting, so that is happening. I keep wanting to put these on because they reflect the blue light and they stop me from getting headaches, but then it just like reflects my ring light and you can't really see my face properly. So it's a constant battle I have when I do work meetings too. I am on the third story, I think. Third story? Yeah, the third story in the zine. So it's gradually coming along and I'm doing little bits of design as I go. And like I said earlier, I did the announcement. So if anyone wants to check out who is a contributor in the upcoming Love Lies Dying issue of the Stygian zine, it's over on the Stygian Society socials. I'm very caffeinated today. I have my ADHD self has 3 drinks going on. 2 of them are the same though. I've got my water, and then on the whole computer repair ordeal yesterday, I had my energy drink in here, so I have to finish a fresh one, but I'm not going to because I don't want the anxiety, so I'm probably just going to finish that one very slowly. All right, we have 1.5 hour coming up. That's going to be our final sprint. If anyone would like to weigh in, let me know how your writing's going. You can now, you can during the sprint, or you can just at the end. I will say, because I know some people leave in the end, in the final sprint, and then I'll shut up. If you haven't yet, please check out my latest video. It's my first one back on the channel for this year. It's lengthy, but I have timestamps so you can just zip through it. If you saw my tarot video from last year, then you can take a look at the card that I drew to have a reminder and let me know if that related to your year at all. I also pulled cards for everyone for this month. So I'm going to be doing like little monthly tarot pulls as part of my writing discussion and things like that. So you can head over to that video. I would really appreciate it. And yeah, leave a comment in there. Now we're going to hop into our final sprint. I'm just going to add this guy to the stage here. And when that's done, that will be it for today, but I will be back next weekend. And like I said, you can already hit the little bell button on my live tab so that you get notified when the live starts, just in case you forget about it. So if you want to get in on sprints right from the beginning, 1 p.m. Eastern next Saturday, that would be the best way to get notified, and remember to do that. Aside from that, I will drop the Discord join link in the comments if you haven't joined yet. And I sprint there on Wednesdays, just in text format, not on video. And other people do sprints, all of that good stuff. All right. Without further ado, let's get into our final sprint. Good luck, everyone. And that's the end of our sprints. It was a quiet little session, but I never have a problem with that. Like I said, I think things are probably going to pick up. We'll have more community coming in here as I actually start doing my job and posting properly on this channel. So it was a nice way to ring in the new year here. I'm very glad to be back, posting videos, going live. It was a nice session. I feel good about being back. And it's nice to see you here, those of you who joined, who filtered through. I don't know if we've had anyone here who was here from the start, but if you were, thank you very much. All right, I'm gonna wrap things up. Like I was saying before, if you could check out my recent video, that would be so much appreciated. I do sort of blab a lot about the past year, which if you're invested in me in any way, it might be nice to see just because I haven't been around here too much. Other than that, you can go through on timestamps and find things that are interesting / pertinent to you. I have some cool announcements about the year ahead and also Stygian. So if you follow Stygian, you will want to go to that part. It's right near the end in the, I think I said announcements, something like that. I can't remember. Anyhow, I almost finished getting all the rough stuff into the zine, which is great. Because what I do, my process is I just try to get all the writing in, and then I go in and ensure that everything's formatted, cleaned up, that there are italics where the authors want them to be, all of that good stuff. And then, add artistic flourishes and pretty things such as that. So I'm almost finished, which is great. That's coming out in 7 days, and the author and artist announcement is already on our social media. So you can check that out and see if there's anyone you know of who is going to be in this coming zine. Aside from me, I'm in this one. I have a little poem in there because just given some things that happened, I felt like I really had to be a part of this one particularly, and it's very bittersweet. Oh, hello again. It's nice to see you. I'm glad that you've been working on your stuff and you're still writing. Well, I will be here every Saturday unless something comes up, but I will give fair warning, like weeks warning is the plan, because on the 1st of the month or like the end of each month, I'm going to be posting all the lives scheduled. So if you want to hit the little bell button on all of them, you'll get notified. I will be here. I will be around. I'm planning to come out with another one of my writing in ... videos next Thursday. Thursday is going to be the video release day. I think that one, I should be able to get it done. I just have to get through the footage. I just need to get those out. It's getting to be a long time. They're like 2 years old. I need to do something about it. This one will be, I think, writing in Dallas. I think I did Houston already. So this one will be writing in Dallas, which I think I'm going to talk about dreams in that one, realizing dreams, plans for dreams, things such as that. Because when I was in Dallas, I had I went to a very inspiring neighborhood and a couple inspiring bookstores, and they set off some of the things that I've been thinking about this year. So I think I can speak on that a lot. It's always fun coming up with the monologues for those writing in videos, because I just have to try and put myself back in that place, and then something just twigs and I'm able to go off. So I feel like they're daunting, and then I do them and they're fun, and I like the final result. The Oaxaca one is the best though, I think, if you want to see any of them and see what that's all about. All right, with that, we are at 10 after 3. Thank you again, everyone who joined. Hope to see you next weekend and the weekend after and around on the channel. It's going to be active this year. I promise. I swear it's going to be active. And I'm going to stop talking about just my projects. I'm going to come out with some more educational stuff. I want to do another day in the life of a famous author and just get back to the energy I had before, but maybe with a bit of a new edge to it, some more experience, different stuff, maybe more in depth. If you ever want to drop a comment on a video, any video, like my recent one or these live sprints, when I wrap them up, you can, if you're watching after, I know some people sprint after the fact. They don't worry too much about getting here live. They just like the timers. If you want to do that, if you want to let me know what you would like to learn about, what you'd like to hear about, what you think I could have an interesting opinion on, all of those things, feel free, and I will take it into consideration when I'm planning out videos for the year. Until then, I will see you Thursday with a new video and next Saturday for another sprint. Join the Discord server if you haven't already. Keep writing. You got this. Happy New Year. Till I see you again, I hope that you're having a day that is just as wonderful as you are. Bye-bye.